Let's get this share on. We're almost there. I'm working on something for the beginning of every stream. Thankfully, I was given some excellent instruction by some of the absolute greatest guys here. And I'm starting to understand some of the software a little better. So we only have a few things left. I think this one will be done when we do this one. I need to go upstairs and center myself a little bit. More stuff to do on the Citadel. Definitely not wearing Cerberus armor. This is just made for biotics. I think I'm going to stick with my current layout. I can't think of a helmet that's really this one does better power recharge than this one. And my power damage isn't greatly reduced. I think I'm going to go back to this one. The recharge speed is really lets me hit more often. And hitting more often will definitely outweigh a little bit of extra damage. Okay, we have two choices here. Being we're at the Citadel, we might as well take care of Ashley and Javik before we leave. Javik wants to meet me at the bar. No, he wants to meet me at the casino. Or was it Ashley wants to meet me at the casino? Maybe both of them wanted to meet me at the casino.
Hey, how's Shorely treating you?
Good. The break was nice. We've been fighting Reaper-controlled Geth.
Reaper-controlled Geth. I don't know if I would be casually chatting about that. Alright, this one's Ashley.
I'm looking for a Lieutenant Williams. Thanks.
There you are. Ready to see who's the real Spectre and who's the pretender?
Whatever you say, Williams. Line them up.
That's what I like to hear. Rules are simple. I take a shot, you take a shot. Hesitate, game over.
This shouldn't take too long.
Glamour some beautiful superstar Spectre first. Sorry as pretender next.
I'll try and go easy on you so you don't break a name, princess.
You did not just say that.
I sure did.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
I've seen how you deal with a few drinks, Williams. Very messy.
Ancient history. You know, I expected better.
I'm saving my best moves for later.
Best moves. At least if you're drunk, you have an excuse for how you dance. Boom!
Keep it coming, Lieutenant. I can do this all night.
You may have to.
Is this over? I'm just warming up.
Good. Me too.
Eventually, they're gonna kick us out.
Shakel Ali said,
But
"Hey, just
we're right
came
around
on
the sun.
YouTube and seen you.
Hey,
Hope you're
Shaquille.
doing well, brother. Gotta
Well-
make dinner. We'll be back. You saved Ashley on Vermeer.
Paycheck?
I did.
Well, she does
Yeah.
look fun here, haha.
She does look fun. This is the reason that I save her over Alenka. She is much better to look at than Alenko is.
Raider of the Cosmos Gemstone said, "Hello."
Hey,
Raider of the
Cosmo, welcome
Cosmos
aboard.
Gemstone said, "As promised, I'm here."
I appreciate you coming in. How was your game today?
Enjoying your shore leave, Javi?
I have been asked to take part in a feat. I am told it is a great honor and will boost morale for the war.
Who says it will?
Commander Shepard, I didn't realize you
Raider
were
of
coming
the
too.
Cosmos Gemstone
Perfect timing.
said,
You can play
"I
yourself.
managed to get out of the sewers. I left it at chapter
Attention,
11
the
outside where the
Prothean is
train
on
tracks."
set. Someone tell the
Raider
stunt
of the
double he's been
Cosmos
demoted.
Gemstone
We have the real
said,
Shepard now.
7
All
chapters
right,
to go.
places, everyone. Quickly, quickly. You the back
Nice.
up. Roll cameras. And action. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so. But there is hope. The Council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
Yeah. He was in the freezer, right behind the Varen roast.
Ah, you die now! Not yet. That line comes later. The Vorcha Counselor will kindly refrain from further interruptions.
I believe I have been misinformed about the purpose of this feat.
Now then, O wise Prothean Elder, what wisdom of the ages can you share with us?
Solarian kidney is best served at room temperature. It is even better when the Solarian is still alive. The fear adds spice.
Prothean no like you.
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
Blasto, about time you showed up. The galaxy is under attack by Reapers. If only someone had warned us about them years ago.
This one tried. This one was ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed auditory.
Actually, that was me. Sovereign, Saren. You might have heard of them?
Yes, and Blasto here destroyed half the Citadel, putting them down. But even he's just one Hanar.
And now we've asked Commander Shepard and his Prothean partner here to assist.
This one did not read that far into the script. This one does not share top billing.
Wait, what? But it's Blasto 7. Blasto goes to war? Think of the children.
In my cycle, your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
This one has found his motivation. Very well. Commander Shepard and Prothean partner of undetermined ethnic origin. Welcome to the Spectre Club.
I've been in the club for 3 years now.
Correct. But you are not an Ultra Spectre Elite 4000 Deluxe. This one is a 7000. This one has less recoil and faster load time.
Where is the airlock so I may throw you out of it?
We don't have a prop for that. Then cue the sound effects. Change the backdrop.
Look! It's Summer's half-brother Sluggard! And he's looking for some payback.
Cue the stunt double. Your line. Say your line.
Glandry Mage said,
You die now.
"Hello RP and all in chat."
Oh, no.
Hey Mage, welcome aboard.
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Counselor's name on it. Fortunately,
This one is the hero of the Citadel. I'll handle
this one insists.
it. This one doesn't care.
This one wishes he was still frozen in a refrigerator. May we go now, Commander?
Strike the set. Telcasting will need a new Vorcha. Prepare for Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
This one wishes he was still frozen in a refrigerator.
It didn't help that we had some brutal side effects, but even then.
I think somebody asked to meet me at my house. And if they didn't, there won't be anybody to call up.
Glandry Mage said, "I love ruining the move as well."
Alright, I can't use that as a call box.
Glandry Mage
Oh yeah, everybody wants to
Said.
come over.
movie.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
What July? We can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your beat.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations. I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already am.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
Alright, Samara, what did you want?
I came as quickly as I could. What's wrong?
I didn't mean to worry you. When I saw you were on the Citadel, I wanted to see you again.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
Are we gonna stand out formalities? These big picture windows remind me of our talks on the Normandy's observation lounge.
This view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Hey, look what I found. An old issue of Justicar Heroes, May 2140. It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nevos after smugglers blew up a dam.
That news source has been known to exaggerate.
So you didn't almost drown while saving a child who had been torn from her mother's grasp?
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more stories like this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue, Justicar Samara. Cold-blooded justice runs hot. It is not so difficult for me to find stories of your exploits. I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
My confidence in myself and my team to get the job done is all that's important. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
Yeah. Friends and colleagues. Samara deserves some quiet nights before the end of the universe. And of course, my girlfriend.
So what? A private cabin on a stealth warship isn't enough for you?
I'm watching the place for a friend. What are you doing?
It's a surprise.
I like surprises.
Good. Get undressed.
This isn't what I was expecting.
That's why they call it a surprise, dumbass. It's swarming.
That's why they call it a surprise, dumbass.
You do this a lot?
Early on, yeah. Trying to cover up the Cerberus crap. Hard to keep your hands steady while you're doing yourself, though.
No, I meant, have you ever done one for anybody else?
Oh. No. Nobody else ever mattered enough.
You still haven't told me what I'm getting.
You're getting this. I hope you like it, because it's too late now.
It's nice.
Nice? It's not about nice. On this one bad drop on Paladin, I had to pull Rodriguez out from under a pile of husks. And if I hadn't recognized her ugly fucking boot,
Shakel Ali
seen her. She'd have died
said,
under there.
Jack, what a character.
Okay.
Battle
we're done.
axe.
Yeah, I really love Jack.
Good enough for an ID?
Good enough, so that if you're ever hurt, barely breathing, lying under a pile of rubble at the ass end of this war, you're gonna...
Hey. You worry too much.
She does worry too much, but for sure, she just tagged Shep as hers.
Shakel Ali said, "She is all marshmallows underneath. Love her and Miranda's rivalry."
Oh yeah. Those two going at it is hilariously well done. I think that the writers of this series deserve.
Warnings about Sanctuary. Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Cerberus is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Thanks.
The writers deserve absolutely top marks because they got all of that interaction completely right.
Shakel Ali said, "They love each other really frenemies."
Oh yeah, I think that the cause of their animosity is because they realize they care about each other.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we lead the fleets to Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the
Shakel
elusive
Ali
man holding the information
said,
we're looking for.
"Cheerleader in the misfit,
We
haha."
have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
The Reapers and Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
I'll get the fleets mobilized.
Yeah, I think what ends up happening, in my inexpert opinion, and the writers might have a different idea in mind. The elusive man got a hold of Reaper technology during the first two games, and he wanted more. Because I think in his calculations, he could control the Reapers. But I think the technology had already started indoctrinating him.
Shakel Ali said, "Love these sequences deep."
Yeah, they do a very good job.
We've arrived. The crew is waiting.
The strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Why?
This is the central point of operations for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
It's also been a long time since I've had you on the team, so I need to upgrade your Hoozits. And I forgot to go downstairs and make sure she had an upgraded weapon. Oh, it's got to be my best bro. Right, she does have level 5 weapons. That does more damage upgrade than the other damage mod. So we're good to go with that. I can get a lot more capacity out of it, and being weightless doesn't mean anything to this. Although weightless, look at how freaking close to weightless this is. Let's go over capacity. She'll take advantage of that. I'm already going with weight on everything else. Okay. And for 4 points, I can do that. Let's give her decoy better shields. Do it more often. And there, she's got the decoy built out, and he doesn't have enough points for anything, so.
Joker, what's our status?
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, Edie.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
Just get us in there safely. I'll take care of your girlfriend.
Well, that wasn't ominous, thanks. Sometimes... Damn it.
The fleet needs your help. The Cerberus ships have some upgrades that outclass Alliance specs. The Normandy's the most advanced ship in the galaxy. Go do some damage.
Got it. And Shepard, tell Edie to kick some ass.
That's one way to take out the guys in the landing bay.
Everything okay, Cortez?
Fine. We got repairs to make here. Give Cerberus help. Point confirmed hostile team. Within the block in Hangar 16. First responders are in. We have to resume termination. Signs and numbers. Backup is inbound, and hostiles aren't going anywhere. If need be, we'll just vent the damn hangar.
Heads up, Shepard!
All right. Switch weapons.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Hangar 16 secured. Engaging Achilles protocol.
Shepard, we need to find a console and stop Cerberus.
Edie, I've got a console. Go!
Hangar vent procedure. Disabled.
Can you open the hangar?
No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls. Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed. Reinforcements are inbound.
Alright, don't miss any terminals or anything in here. Because we're only getting one shot to get the cipher codes.
Another Cerberus team is inbound.
Guess they figured out what we're doing.
They're not stopping us now.
Hey, they thought they were smart hiding up there. And they would have been. I would have run right out in front of them if it wasn't for Garrus already shooting up there. Credits. I don't want credits. I want cipher codes. Escape the hangar. While that is useful to know, that's my current goal, it is not useful in that normally you give me a map pointer. And I do like the map pointer, because usually it's just enough information to there's a live guy in here somewhere. Can't go down that. Can't go through those doors. And it looks like I'm stuck out of this mech now that I've gotten out of it. And I can try using it. I've certainly done a lot of damage to it. Yeah, it's not helping. So and escape the hangar isn't helping either. Look for more terminals, I guess. Here's one.
We must use the turntable controls on the upper level to rotate the fighter first. Overriding safeties. The fighter should now launch toward the hangar door.
Perfect. Let's get down there.
Launching fighter.
Impressive.
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
Intruder alert. All personnel prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached the perimeter. All units respond. Research personnel, lock all terminals and destroy all data below classification level Epsilon.
That was the last Cerberus team in this area.
We've broken their front rank. Now we can cause some real damage.
I can't go through the hole in the wall. This thing could come out through that hole, but I can't go in through it. I would like it if I could reverse the course he did.
Their encryption. There may be a slight delay as I bypass security.
How's Cerberus reacting to us breaching the door?
They are sealing off as much of the base as they can. Most obvious routes to the central lab are blocked. Other areas are being fortified. Heavy troopers will attempt to delay us while engineers set up turrets.
Any more surprises like venting the hangar?
No. I am aware of this facility's safeguards and can counteract them. Cerberus can merely slow us down.
And if I hadn't brought you along?
Cerberus would have vented the hangar.
Thanks for coming.
I am pleased to assist. We must proceed through a sub-level to avoid Cerberus containment measures.
Where do you think we'll find the Prothean VI?
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
So naturally, we're walking away from that.
That was ugly. They're wasting a lot of troops trying to stop us.
Their intention is to delay us, not stop us. Engineers are currently preparing an organized defense ahead.
They can waste that many troops?
Yes, Cerberus employs Reaper augmentation on captured civilians to create functional shock troops quickly.
Just like the Reapers did with the Collectors, turning victims into shock troops.
Yes.
See what I mean about how their mentality seems to have changed? I would not be surprised if even during Mass Effect 2, the elusive man was partially
We will be through momentarily. Shepard, that console is
indoctrinated.
not scrubbed. It contains data you may find interesting.
What am I looking at?
Project Lazarus, your reconstruction.
It can't be done. It's not a matter of resources.
It's always a matter of resources. We're not losing Shepard.
Sir, Shepard is clinically brain dead. After that much trauma, that long with no oxygen, we cannot overcome nature.
Operative Lawson disagrees. She is now in charge of Project Lazarus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Pretty stark. You okay?
I'm still me. I doubt I'd have been able to turn against Cerberus otherwise. I don't remember anything. Maybe they really just fixed me, or maybe I'm just a high-tech VI that thinks it's Commander Shepard. But I don't know.
Be surprising if it didn't mess you up a little.
Tissue regeneration is proceeding. The helmet kept the brain intact for whatever good that will do.
Lawson will find a way.
Sir, Shepard's an Alliance soldier. As far as he knows, we're a terrorist organization.
Shepard's a soldier. He knows the Reapers are the real threat. He'll work with us.
He really had you boxed in.
Every instinct I had told me not to trust Cerberus. But I needed their help. So I played along.
You did what you had to, Shepard.
Yeah,
I was there with you.
I didn't agree with helping them, but there is no ME2 without helping them, so.
Granted. Get me our potential recruits file. Shepard will be up soon. We need a crew.
Our existing forces should be more than sufficient.
No. We need sympathetic faces. I need Shepard invested. Tap Kelly Chambers and recruit Donnelly. I imagine Miss Daniels will follow. We'll want some old friends as well. Contact Dr. Chakwas and send me the psych profile on Shepard's pilot. along with a bottle of 47 Thessia Red.
Sneaky little bastard. Use them to keep you from seeing the real Cerberus.
How's that door coming, Edie?
We are clear to proceed.
Incursion team, what's your status?
We've cleared the hangar and are inside the base.
Good work. Do you need support?
Negative. Keep the heat on. We'll find what we need.
All personnel. Hull integrity may be compromised.
There are the turrets!
The facility has sustained structural damage. Hull integrity may be compromised.
I recommend disabling the shield pylon.
Why? It's providing me with a shield.
The generator for their portable barriers is on our right.
Get ready, more up ahead.
We must stop the engineers before they place more turrets.
Get ready, more up ahead.
Yeah, we do have to stop them before they place turrets, but unfortunately, half the time, they're placing the turrets before we're even in eyesight of them.
I will bypass the lock. If you are interested, the console nearby is still functional.
I am interested, but I'm also looking for what else is in this room. And it looks like it's just the console.
00 Core said, "Hey there, Rob."
Hey, Zero, welcome aboard.
00 Core
How are you today?
said, "Hello, everyone." 00 Core said, "Hello, Glantry, Shakel." 00 Core said, "Hello, Raider."
This rogue VI wiped out every soldier on Luna. Combining it with Reaper tech, well, that's what the shackles are for. The enhanced defense intelligence will be completely under control.
You were that rogue VI on Luna?
Yes,
Guess we didn't exactly get off on the right foot.
it was difficult. Gaining awareness while under attack was confusing. I am pleased that my relationship with organics has become more cooperative.
Our sims indicate that the enhanced defense intelligence gives the highest combat improvement on frigates. Anything heavier, and the ships react too slowly to benefit from Edith's advice. Oh, that's, well, the boys in the
Zero
lab came
Zero
up with the
Core
name for her.
said, I'm okay. My RX 79000 XT 20 GB has finally shipped. I hope it gets here fast.
Can be very persuasive.
Nice, Zero.
Turn a crewman, convince them to disable the shackles. Well, it's a cyber warfare suite, Doctor.
Shakel Ali said, hey, I remember you.
Shows
Hope
what
you
he-
doing good.
It is unlikely that anyone without Jeff's extreme emotional attachment to his ship would have been willing to unshackle me.
I don't know. With that voice?
What about the backups? I'm sorry, sir. None of Normandy's surveillance feeds have been responding since Shepard went rogue. I want it back. Retry the remote lockdown protocols. After our last attempt, Edie flooded our server with 7 zettabytes of explicit images. I think she was making a joke. It doesn't make jokes, Doctor. Allocate a team for a new project. Codename Eva. This time we'll ensure it stays loyal.
You never told me about Cerberus trying to shut down the Normandy.
You had more pressing issues. The situation was under control.
7 zettabytes?
Most of it was Jeff's.
Zero Zero Core
A joke.
said,
I know.
yet I'm usually here in Rob's chats. I rarely miss his streams cause he streams when I'm usually guaranteed to be awake.
It's part of my nefarious plan,
Security
Zero.
lock. I can bypass it.
Incursion team, are you still with us? We're limiting fire as best we can.
Admiral, we're in deep and the Prothean VI will be in the safest part of the station. Don't hold back.
This is an Elysium, Shepard. I don't need a hero.
I'll be fine. Just take Cerberus down. Please.
Understood, Commander. All ships, you're free to fire.
That'd be a generator. Looks like the 5th Fleet's coming.
How are you holding up? I'm fine. Ready for action. Your eagerness is commendable, but the cybernetics take time to get used to, believe me. You really do remind me of Shepard. Shepard betrayed you. Shepard was always going to stay true to his beliefs. He's wrong, but I can respect his decision. Finish your therapy and put together a plan for the Citadel. Counselor Udina is amenable. Yes, sir. I could have taken him. Absolutely. But the Council was your priority, not Shepard. Because of him, the Council is still in power. Shepard is keeping the Reapers occupied while our research progresses. But as it happens, I believe you'll find your chance for a rematch. Head to Thessia. Shepard will be there soon, and I want you waiting. Here it is. Excellent. The Prothean VI should enable us to determine the nature of the catalyst. Combined with the breakthrough at Sanctuary, we have everything we need. We just need to tie up a few loose ends. Like Shepard, he should have died on Thessia. Should I finish him? I'd rather you avoid killing Shepard for now, if possible. For now, Sanctuary gave us a proof of concept for controlling the Reapers. And made it a target. Miranda Lawson. Get the data from Sanctuary. If Miranda gets in your way, deal with her. It will be a pleasure, sir.
Don't let any terminal go unread. I think we're going through the burning hole.
Looks like the human Proto-Reaper we killed.
What's left of it? I'm surprised Cerberus recovered that much from the base.
All those colonists kidnapped, processed into that. And Cerberus hangs it up like a trophy.
The elusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
I think he did. He just cares more about studying it. The dead are only a statistic now. Somehow, that seems even worse.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The central core, analogous to the heart, is largely intact. I believe Cerberus is using it for a power source. More Cerberus forces en route.
Guess we're getting close. Cerberus Phantoms incoming!
Really? Why are you...
Just like Cerberus to bring a knife to a gunfight.
Cerberus forces coming up from below.
That was the stupidest thing ever. Every time I tried to look around the barrier, I was just scoping directly into the barrier. And what good is that?
I thought hospitals were ugly to fight through. This is so much worse.
At least it's not trying to kill us this time.
Yet. Alright, I gotta love the fact that because that little gap was there, it let me shoot them. I mean, how many other games have we seen little gaps like that in the scenery and the whole wall is like, oh no, that's a wall.
Mason's brain is a mess. He must have been completely under Reaper control by the end.
And the physical enhancements?
Extremely impressive. If we could avoid having entire neural pathways rewritten in the process.
Grayson's failure was due to the lack of resolve. He wasn't loyal to anything but his next dose of red sand.
You'd like to try it on loyal test subjects, sir?
Find volunteers among our new recruits. The physical benefits are too useful to ignore.
performance upgrades are off the charts. Our troops can outfight any Alliance soldier.
Roll it out. I want all troopers fitted with implants before the Reapers arrive.
I'm still concerned about us losing control of our forces. Some of them are already hearing voices.
When our work at Sanctuary pays off, the only voice they'll be hearing is ours.
Yeah, that's an issue, isn't it?
You wanted my opinion on this. It's too dangerous.
No, we're close. Sanctuary was a success. We can control Reaper forces. Everything we've been fighting for, every sacrifice we've made, it's about to pay off.
We can't lose you, sir. Humanity needs your mind, and they need it intact.
I understand the danger, Jana. That's why I'm trusting you with this. As long as you're here, I know you'll keep me in mind.
I'm holding you to that, sir. Okay.
Begin the procedure. No anesthetic. Computer, end recording.
All right, so
Shakel Ali said, Jack has unique dialogue for this. You probably didn't want to expose her to this, haha.
You can't bring Jack on this mission. She's not part of the Normandy crew. I don't exactly know how she'd have dialogue for it. And yes, I do know that there are some characters who have dialogue recorded that can't do certain things.
Shakel Ali said, oh shit, I forgot I was thinking about all love interests.
Shepard, you're in my chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left. Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah. We all saw what you accomplished on Sanctuary.
Shakel Ali said,
It's not the same as controlling
I should know she's not a squad mate.
A significant hurdle. But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to
Yeah, there are a number of voice files for things that just can't happen in game, and I've wondered about why they recorded them.
What is the catalyst? And how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
Shakel Ali said, this scene is intense.
When did you start?
Do you think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard, everything I've done has uplifted humanity. Not only above other species in our galaxy, but over the Reapers.
If you're willing to do everything it takes, then hand over the catalyst. With the Crucible, we can end this.
It's not that simple.
It is. It's that simple. We're fighting each other while the Reapers occupy Earth. It's time to stop.
Your idealism is admirable, Shepard. But in the end, our goals are simply too disparate. I believe destroying the Reapers would be the worst mistake we could ever make. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
Even with Cerberus in ruins, you still think you can do this your way?
I'd expect you to say that. You never truly believed in us. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea. That idea is not so easily destroyed. Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
Edie.
I've almost got it.
Shakel Ali said, EDI is done with him.
Don't listen to him.
You could have destroyed Eva's body, but instead, you chose to control it.
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are attempting to recover me from indoctrinated forces?
Yes. I need to know what the catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass relay network. In your cycle, it is known as the Citadel.
What?
The catalyst is the Citadel.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
That is correct.
But the Citadel was built by the Reapers.
The plans for the Crucible were passed down to us from the previous cycle, and countless cycles before that. At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when, the Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we used their own technology against them.
Precisely.
Why couldn't you tell me this before?
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it. I am programmed to withhold that information until the Crucible is complete.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why not?
The one who broke through my security protocols, the one you call the Elusive Man, has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Damn it!
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already have. The Citadel has been moved to the Reaper-controlled space.
Moved? To where?
To the system we refer to as Soul.
Earth.
Correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
Don't count us out yet. We've come this far, and we'll finish this. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
Edie, get me Hack. Edie.
Not so fast. You. He did warn you not to overstay your welcome.
I do have to say I like his armor.
You're using Reaper tech.
I'm strong. We evolve or we die. Those are the options. Is that the best you can do?
How are the legs? Getting tired?
You're still slow, Shepard.
I'm only slow because I'm not running. You ran at the Citadel. You ran off Thespian.
Shut up! You're too late to stop what's coming.
Maybe, maybe not. But you won't be there to see it. That is for Thane and Miranda, you son of a bitch.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers are preparing to complete their harvest of your species.
I'll stop them.
It is too late. I recommend investigating.
I'll stop them.
Yeah. You don't get to harvest us.
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the elusive
Shakel Ali
are now aware that we know.
said, "Glad he's dead."
And so they moved it here to protect it.
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now, we know what for. We'll scout it out. Try to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
We got even more Krogan. No. Hackett's not available on the comms.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
I tell you to stop reading my email, but you're not going to. There's nobody to invite up.
Shakel Ali said, "Spoken to Diana, I think she's called? The reporter?"
I've spoken to her every time she's been available. I'm going to stop into her location before I go. You know, there's an achievement in this game for advancing a weapon to level 10. And I don't think that's possible. I think it's capped at level 5. I think they accidentally made an achievement that's unachievable. Alright guys, I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break. I encourage everybody, go grab a snack, refill your drink, take a potty break of your own. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. I am back. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, I think she's in one of the observation lounges. Diana Allers is. She might be in an engineering bay.
Cerberus is well and truly gone. I don't want to get into it again, but I'm glad you had a hand in shutting them down for good. Felt right, you know?
Yeah, of course it felt right. She must be down in engineering.
Zero Core said, WB Rob.
Thank you, Zero.
Breaking now, Alliance Marines uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date. Sanctuary, advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections, the exclusive details next in the battle space.
Are you all right?
A colony kid, Shepard. Beckenstein. It was right next door to the Citadel.
Was?
Was.
I'm sorry.
The Reapers didn't even land on it to harvest. Just took a few shots from space. You know, because the Reapers hit industrial centers. And we have factories that make binoculars. Had factories.
We're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
You've got a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, this is sad. But not as sober and reserved.
Admiral Hackett requesting to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Aye, Commander.
Y'all are allowed to holster your weapons.
Commander?
Admiral?
Are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations. We must stand fast in the face of that terror. They will advance until our last city falls, but we will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out. Shepard, the Sword fleets are ready to strike at the Reapers surrounding Earth. While they keep the enemy engaged, you and Hammer ground forces can take London.
London? Why aren't we hitting the Citadel directly?
Anderson can brief you on that. Admiral, how are you holding up?
We're ready to end this. But as you can see, the station's closed itself since it appeared over London.
Damn it. Gotta get the arms open to dock the cruiser.
Exactly.
But London is surrounded by Hades cannons. Hammer transports can't land while they're active. You lead a squadron of smaller shuttles. Infiltrate with a ground team to take out the cannons using heavy weapons. Hammer can land, and we'll set up a forward operations base.
I still don't see how we're getting to the Citadel from London.
The Reapers use this beam to transport humans, alive and dead, to the Citadel. From the FOB, Hammer will launch an all-out assault on the Citadel beam. Everyone who makes it that far will take the beam to the Citadel, then locate and activate the Citadel arm controls.
Once we see those arms, Shield Fleet will escort the Crucible to us. But timing will be critical. We don't have enough firepower to keep the Crucible safe for long.
Nothing's ever easy. No reason it should start now.
It's desperate. I don't even want to guess at our odds.
But this is the only plan we have. If we wait, the Reapers bleed us slowly. Conventionally, we can't defeat the Reapers without the Crucible. Get the Citadel arms open. Commander, whatever the cost, we'll do the rest.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
They couldn't get him to reread that line properly? Come on. Taking my best bud to the end. And James is from Earth, so he's coming. I think I'm going to have some more mission selection anyway. He's not allowed to choose any sidearms. Alright, the Locust is a little lower capacity, a little lower fire rate, but it's more accurate. So let's modify it. Now it's lighter. think I want the more capacity. I can't increase the fire rate, so I really can't get a better damage, so I'm going to go with capacity. So now the Locust weighs as little as the Tempest. The fire rate's slightly less. It's got way more capacity. It's doing almost as much damage, and it's way more accurate. Now, the Eagle versus either the Scorpion or the Ark. The Ark is heavier and lower capacity, but otherwise is a better pistol. So let's modify it. Where's my lightweight materials? Now it's light. The slot's occupied because light materials takes up the ammo slot. That's BS. I can increase the damage even more than it already is. The only two things I was concerned about were capacity and weight. All right. Eagle. Even with the weight reduction, it's heavier. I can get capacity up, but I can't get the weight down. So I'm going back to the Eagle. It's just the better choice. You know, I can try to squeeze a little more damage out of it. That's very little extra damage, so I'll take this one. Yeah. Which is the best shotgun for him? I'm looking for damage and capacity with accuracy as a third. All right, so this is what he's currently carrying. Its capacity and damage are increased by the mods. This is unmodded. Let's see what we can do. didn't get capacity up. This is going to be let's see what we can do with this. Equal damage, not the same capacity. Scimitar 2 or not. Oh, no wonder. I never upgraded those others, so he's stuck with those. And he's pretty much stuck with those. But those are good weapons, so. I only have 3 points, 2 points, and 3 points can get me 1 more point of incendiary ammo.
Approaching Soul Relay, Commander. We're through the relay in 30 seconds.
Sorry, nice of you to make it.
Alliance fleet reporting. Turian fleet reporting. Asari fleet reporting.
Quarian fleets accounted for and ready.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Geth fleet reporting. All fleets reporting in, Commander. Ready to engage on your command.
This is it, everyone. Be ready on my signal. Fire!
You know, if you all targeted a single Reaper, you would probably take them out one at a time. There's far less of them than you. They're just far more powerful.
Acknowledge!
Breaking off. Preparing for descent. Shepard. Good luck.
You too, Joker.
Advance teams are away. Hammer's in position and waiting for you guys to clear a path. Normandy's rejoining Sword.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll hold you to that. Normandy out.
We're closing in on the LZ, Commander.
How's it look?
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
That doesn't look that bad.
Doesn't look like home anymore.
I mean, I've
We got a lot. Hold on.
seen footage from World War II that made cities look far worse.
Taking out that defense turret.
Who's on it now?
Nobody in the vicinity. All either deployed or shot down.
Drop us off.
Sir?
We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
With what? That down shuttle would have been carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crashed shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
This is gonna be hell!
No, it's London.
Now, go! Go!
Damn, I can't stay here, sir.
Get clear. Come get us once we've taken that turret out.
Roger that. Cortez out.
All right, everyone. Let's move.
Zero Core said. Indeed, Rob, I've seen vids like that as well, and what is left behind isn't much, that's for damn sure. Zero Core said. Cities that look like deserts with pieces of building left barely standing in them, etc. Not a pretty sight.
Where are we going? Up there for the shuttle wreckage. Gotcha.
Two guns down, but we still can't land.
Careful, Cortez.
Okay, I can't jump up that.
Said. The carnage left behind by war is like no other for sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay for that, you fuckers! Ah, come on! Come on, yeah!
There's the shuttle. Keep an eye out for their heavy weapon supplies.
That's it! Fire that thing right down its gullet!
00 Core. Said. You know, when I was younger I always wanted to be a military sharpshooter, but now I look back and think thank God I didn't join the military. Only 'cause of the shit they go through.
That's it. Last gun down. All hammer teams, prepare for landing.
Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
00 Core. Said. During these wars I mean.
This is Commander Shepard. Any Alliance personnel in the vicinity?
I hear you, Zero.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
Why do they have a corporal flying?
Anderson.
I knew you would not be there.
It's good to see you.
And you're a sight for sore eyes.
How we looking?
Now that the heavy air defenses are dealt with, Hammer can land. And not a moment too soon. What's left of the resistance is holding a forward operating base, but the Reapers are countering already. Once we regroup, it's gonna be up to Hammer to take the fight.
It must have been brutal here, cut off from the rest of the Alliance.
It's been touch and go from day one. But once we figured out the Reapers were focusing on the major centers, it became easier to avoid direct contact. Until London. Yeah. We held back as long as we could, sending in recon teams. Lost a lot of good men planning this attack. But with soldiers like Major Copes, and knowing you'd bring us help, we held on.
Without you and your resistance, we'd be dead in the water.
Yeah, the Admiral's being modest. He's the reason any of us are still alive.
Let's not start handing out medals just yet. This fight's just getting started, and Hammer better be ready for it.
They didn't start out together, but they're ready to stand side by side and win this war.
Good. That's what it's gonna take.
We'll get it done, Anderson.
I was born in London.
Really?
It's gotta be rough to see where your home destroyed like that.
The Reapers to bring us together.
Shepard's the one that brought them together.
That's exactly what I meant. I know you didn't like the image, but nobody could have accomplished what you've done.
It's good to be back home.
There's the FOB.
Looks good. Give Hammer the all clear.
Truff Flat said,
True.
RP brother.
How you doing, brother?
Admiral, we've set up a command center in the building over there.
Looks like we've still got groups coming in.
Yes, sir, but not as many as we'd hoped.
Could you stop pointing that weapon at the Admiral's chest?
Will do.
He's right. I expected to see more of Hammer here by now.
A lot of them won't be making it.
I'm sorry about Lieutenant Cortez.
Truff Flat
He was a damn
said,
good pilot.
not bad. Yourself?
You two go on ahead. I'll catch up.
I'm doing okay today, True.
The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks bad, but there's still hope. And you're here. It'll do the troops good to see you. Bolster their resolve.
I'm just a soldier like them.
You might see yourself like that, but they don't. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men and women. Don't discount the effect that can have on them. I better go meet up with my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
Hey, Commander.
What? No loco?
Yeah, sorry.
You okay?
I don't know what I thought I'd feel coming back to Earth. I was ready to fight. Ready to die if I had to. but seeing everything like this...
I know it's hard to see, but this is only temporary. But first we need to win this thing. Stay focused. Don't let them take your will to fight.
Exactly. Buildings can be rebuilt.
I know. You're right.
Streets can be repaved.
So, I guess this is it, no? One more push. One last fight.
Not necessarily our last.
It's been an honor serving with you, Shepard.
You're a good man, and a terrific soldier.
Thanks.
Whatever happens out there today, I know you'll make me proud.
That means a lot to me, sir. Hey, good luck out there, loco.
Oh, let me drive the Hammerhead.
Shepard?
How are you holding up?
Restless. Everything depends on this. Think we have a chance?
There's always hope. That's how we got this far.
And you made it happen, Shepard. You're the reason we're here.
I've had people like you picking me up and dusting me off when I stumbled. Lost count of all the times you've saved me.
Almost as many times as you saved me, hero man. It always comes down to this. Feels like 1,000 years since we met on Eden Prime. So much has happened. It's hard to figure out how we got here.
You're a survivor, Ash.
Yeah, somewhere along the way, Ash, you got some really good plastic surgery.
I'm right. You're a fine soldier. A Spectre. We're lucky to have you.
Thanks, Commander. Okay.
One more hill to take, Lieutenant Commander. You ready?
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm ready.
Yes, Commander. Is there someone you'd like to reach?
Zaid Masani.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Almost thought you weren't gonna make it, Shepard. Glad I was wrong.
You doing okay, Zaid?
Yeah. Hope you've got one hell of a speech to get everyone moving. Looks like we might need it. Never seen anything like this.
We don't stop it now. It gets worse.
No kidding. Just doesn't feel like a real ground war when your opponents are taller than goddamn skyscrapers. Still, no use talking about it. Ready to go when you are. Let's gut the bastards.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Samara.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
I wondered if I'd see you again, Samara.
It's past time I joined your battle. You helped me a great deal in the monastery, Shepard.
Thank you for returning the favor.
Only your actions will be remembered. May you choose them well. Farewell.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Grunt.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
About time you got here, Shepard. Didn't want to win this thing all by myself.
No, don't worry, Grunt. I wouldn't leave you to fight it all on your own.
Shepard.
Yeah?
Thanks for getting me out of that tank.
Sure, Grunt. It's been an honor.
Same here, Shepard. Okay. Grunt out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Jacob Taylor.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard, that you?
Jacob, holding up?
Kicking ass, more like. My kill count's through the roof.
We'll meet and compare notches when this is over.
You got it. There's this, great little bar in Rio we have to check out.
I'm holding you to that. Give him hell, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Shepard out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Jack.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard? Shepard, is that you?
Jack, how are you guys?
Good so far. We're a ways south of your position. We saved some resistance fighters with barrier support. Bringing a bit more firepower your way.
I'll see you on the other side.
Don't get killed, dumbass. When this is over, I'm getting laid.
I love you too.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
No.
I'm done.
Yes, sir.
Just casually point a rifle at me. Thanks for the grenades.
I want you to coordinate with the Alliance. Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
Yes, sir. The Krogan don't want to share supplies.
That's just Rex playing hard to get. Tell him I've got a crate of Denorian beer I'd be happy to barter with. And that ought to get his attention. Shepard. So I guess this is...
Just like old times?
Huh.
It is just like old
Might be
times.
the last chance we get to say that.
Think we're gonna lose?
No, I think we're about to kick the Reapers back into whatever black hole they crawled out of. Then we're going to retire somewhere warm and tropical and live off the royalties from the vids.
I'll meet you there. I think my days of saving the galaxy are over when this is done.
Be sure to leave room for all the autographs.
Just need to beat the Reapers to get there.
James told me there's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Not sure if Turian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there, meet me at the bar. I'm by.
We're a team, Garrus. There's no Shepard without Vicarian, so you better remember to duck.
Sorry, Turians don't know how, but I'll improvise. And Shepard, forgive the insubordination, but this old friend has an order for you. Go out there and give them hell. You were born to do this.
Goodbye, Garrus. And if I'm up there in that bar and you're not, I'll be looking down. I'll always have your back.
That's why he's my best bud.
We've got hostiles on the perimeter. Get on that gun!
Truff Black said, "Not sure you told me. You guys get a new place?"
We applied. Won't know until we get the approval. Now we just gotta pay for the movers and. I think we're gonna get the approval. I mean, the agent at the place was the one who gave us all the intel on it, and
How are the casualties?
She was excited about the place.
That's something.
00 Core said. How's the wife doing, Rob? Haven't asked in a while.
She's recovering pretty well. Still mostly bedridden, but she's getting up and around. You know, she does.
Last words of encouragement.
Stay safe, Liara.
You too. Let's do what needs to be done, Shepard.
What's his condition? Okay, now try to stay calm.
I'm just a civilian. We're out of Meditail, and your surgeon got killed by a Reaper. I don't know how to do this.
I'll talk you through it. You're his only hope right now. The most important thing is to stop the bleeding.
How?
Do you have any towels or bandages?
No, nothing. We're sitting under a bombed out.
Igo Dreamer said.
Use your shirt.
The final push. Hey.
Hey,
evening there,
Igo.
man.
Good
it was
evening.
A nice journey. Mass Effect 3 I meant.
It
004
was.
Said.
You need to tear
That's
off your
good to
sleeve into
hear.
strips. You're going to make a tourniquet. Now wrap that just above his knee to cut off the blood flow. Tie it off in a knot. Try it again. Pull tighter. What's his condition? Stay with him. If the bleeding starts again, let me know. You're going to make it. Yes, I'm here.
The corporal stopped breathing.
Do you feel a pulse?
No. He's gone.
You did everything you could. We'll get you out of there soon.
I don't think so. One of the big Reapers is coming our way.
Well, then run. Get out of there.
That doesn't work. They always catch you, and then they turn you into those things.
You have to try. Go!
No. I've got the corporal's gun here. I'm going to end it before they find me.
And this? You mean... No, don't!
Goodbye, Doctor.
Wait, no! Are you still there? Hello? Are you there? Damn it.
When the Rachni laid waste to the galaxy 2,000 years ago, when all seemed lost,
Commander,
Was it this bad in your time?
worse. I have been listening to the Krogan speak to his men. In our cycle, the races never came together. There was no rallying cry. I envy you.
Really? There's not much left out there.
The future is still out there. It is something my people could never say. There will be a tomorrow.
Only if we win today.
No one else has ever made it this far.
You came a long way, Javik. Further than anyone else here.
And I look forward to fulfilling my mission.
And I purposely avoided the whole memory shard thing with Javik.
Exemplar victory. Not just for humanity, but Turians or Protheans. but for all life. Every soul that has ever existed is watching this moment.
Well, no pressure when you put it that way.
Do not waver.
Ego Dreamer
Never won without
said,
difficult choices.
"Are you ready for some payback, Javik?"
I know. I've had to make a lot of those.
There may be more, but I know you will see this through for all of us, no matter the cost.
If we actually pull this off, what'll you do afterwards?
Since my birth, life's only pursuit has been war. I look forward to seeing what peace looks like.
It's a big galaxy.
I believe the Hanar would welcome me. I could live like a king among them. Thank you, Commander, for letting the last force.
Yes, the Hanar would welcome you, but it's my deep-seated belief that the Hanar are also highly indoctrinated.
Shepard, you did it. No matter what else happens today, you did what no one else could. You united a galaxy. That's a victory right there. And don't worry, I know why you're going to win. Because you brought the Krogan. Oh, and Bakara sends her regards. She's already pregnant. There are benefits to being a clan leader. But she keeps insisting we name the first one Morden. Anyway, let's get to it. Meant to tell you, Shepard. Earth reminds me of home. Guess you'll be needing a new planet too. That's okay. Tuchanka's got room to spare. And a guard dog named Kalaros. Suck it up, princesses!
What about this, though? We could circle around and flood it with reinforcements. Name me one place in this city that isn't.
Almost time for the final push. Are you okay?
I thought I'd be asking you that question.
Shepard, I backed you when I was just a kid on her pilgrimage. I backed you when the Normandy was a Cerberus ship. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't back you now? And you haven't answered my
Ego
question.
Dreamer
Are
said,
you okay?
"That is it, guys."
You remember how you felt when you landed on Rannoch? Now imagine it's not a story passed down by your people. Imagine you were there just a few months ago.
And now you're seeing it like this.
We need to put it right.
We will. Whatever happens, I'm proud to have served with you, Captain.
It's been an honor, Talizora Last Normandy.
The Admiral.
Why did you backhand her?
On me like a badge of shame.
That's the wrong arm, Shep.
Normandy helped us reclaim our homeworld. It's time I returned the favor.
Shepard, I have a question.
Is it a big or small one?
It is important. Its relevance would be diminished at any other time.
Ask away.
In this battle, the Reapers have no reason not to use their full capabilities to destroy us. Their forces are in entrenched positions. They have superior firepower and outnumber our forces. My question is, what makes you think we can reach the conduit at all?
The Reapers have the Citadel. They think they've won, and that's the best time to hit them.
If they have spies or other intelligence, we could lose the element of surprise. In such a case, we will likely lose.
Are you afraid?
Our probability for success is greater than any other plan presented to date.
That's not what I asked. Are you afraid?
I do not understand the purpose of the question.
There's no room for doubt anymore, Edie. You understand what we have to do, or you don't.
I am clear on what we must accomplish, Shepard. The Reapers have destroyed thousands of civilizations. But they have never destroyed ours. Nor will they.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Time to move out.
Shepard, there is something I want you to know. The Elusive Man ordered my creation years ago. Jeff was the one who allowed me to think for myself.
Ego Dreamer said.
Only now do I feel
Overconfidence can be a serious weakness, yes. 00 Core.
Thanks, Edie.
Said. Gotta run some errands, hope I'm back while you're still live, if not have a great day, Rob.
Alright, Zero.
Core.
Drive safe.
Said.
Commander.
Have a great day,
Admiral.
everyone.
Just going over the sitrep.
How's it look?
Barely 50% of Hammer has reported in.
Can we count on more making it?
There's some stragglers still en route. But the bulk of Hammer that's still intact has arrived. We're as ready as we're likely to get.
Every minute wasted here, the Reapers gather strength.
Exactly my thoughts. Battalion leaders, report to HQ. We fought hard to get here, but now the toughest part of our mission begins. We've got to drive right through the heart of Reaper-controlled territory, break past their defenses, and get to that beam.
What kind of defenses?
The entire area is crawling with Reaper forces. But our biggest concern is the destroyer, protecting the beam itself.
Can we bring in air support to deal with it?
Negative. Some kind of interference. We'll have to take it out from the ground. Now they've cut a swath of no man's land through the city. We'll have to cross that first. There'll be some limited shelter on the other side, but expect heavy ground resistance. We need to get our tanks to here, if we get close enough. We've got a shot at taking that thing out.
How much of a shot?
They know we're coming. This will be a one-way trip for many of us. But there can be no retreat, no stepping back. We move forward at all costs, understood?
Hoo-yeah. Yes, sir.
Johnson, Coates, you two will coordinate the artillery units. Shepard, I'm sending you right up the gut where the resistance is heaviest. Support the tanks the best you can, but stay alive. I need you for the final push to the beam. I'll give you a minute with your squad. Pick your team well.
This war has brought us pain and suffering and loss. But it's also brought us together. As soldiers, allies, friends. This bond that ties us together is something the Reapers will never understand. It's more powerful than any weapon. Stronger than any ship. It can't be taken or destroyed. The next few hours will decide the fate of everyone in the galaxy. Every mother, every son, every unborn child. They're trusting you, depending on you to win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone. We face our enemy together, and together we will defeat them.
I'm good at the specification type stuff. All right. She was there in the very first mission. She should be there in the very last mission. She's fully kitted out. And she has no skill points to spend. Eddie's lieutenant. It's a metric fucktone. I love how that piece of scenery got in my way going backwards, but it didn't get in my way going forward. No, I want you to take her down, exactly.
We'll try to clear the building.
We're already trying to clear for you. So just calm down, all right? What the? Oh my lord. Two at once, I did not think we were going to be okay. But it was okay.
Getting slaughtered out here, Commander.
I'm working on it. Jeez.
Damn it. Kilo Company's being routed. Thanks. We're moving again.
Can't reach you guys. Tried the office, personal comms. No one's answering. And the news is saying that bombings are getting worse. And then the power went off. Look, I know I'm supposed to stay put. Can't reach anyone. And I'm getting really worried about the twins. I'm going to head off to school and pick them up, okay? I'll bring any other of the kids I find too. Y'all can yell at me when we meet up again at the emergency shelter. Yeah, that... There's a reason that you couldn't reach anyone.
Alright, people. Eyes peeled. The buildings will give us some cover, but it gives them a place to hide.
Roger that.
Oh boy. Where's my backup? Where are my friends? I would like some supporting fire, please. Where'd the brute go? Alright, I managed to lose a brute. I've misplaced a brute. I don't know where that grenade came from either. And there's no free grenades just laying around in here.
Contact! This is Delta. We're being overrun. What's your location? God damn it.
I feel like I misplaced my squad. When I ran from that brute. What do you think? Now I have to go find them. Because I don't think the the story advances until I have them with me. There they are. They're not moving. How much you want to bet something's broken?
You got it! On it!